This is Newcap News with Kelsey Bloxham.
Good evening. The long weekend is here, which often means camping, heading over to the lake, or just getting out and about. The Lloydminster RCMP would like to remind everyone to play by the rules, and that means paying attention to the speed limit and not drinking and driving.
Everyone who's out there, they're out there to have a good time. And there are those few bad apples that need to have the alcohol to have that good time. As a result, they get behind the wheel and not only put themselves in danger, but everyone else who's on the highway who they tend to meet up with.
May Long Weekend is traditionally known for being one of the deadliest travel weekends of the year, which is why the RCMP will be keeping a close eye on the roads.
We're going to be watching for the speeders, the aggressive drivers, people who are passing without any consideration for others. We're going to be watching out for alcohol in motor vehicles, and especially drivers who have consumed alcohol and have chosen to drive.
Corporal Cadoon says they see the most traffic through the city when people start heading home from the long weekend, starting around 3 p.m. on Monday and tapering off by 8 p.m. And if you are heading out camping this weekend, the provincial fire ban in Alberta has now been lifted. That's all thanks to the recent rain and lower temperatures reducing the danger for wildfire. But with that said, many municipalities around the province still have restrictions in place. To check out the affected areas and regulations, visit the Alberta Fire Ban's website. But if you are staying in the border city, backyard barbecues and fire pits are allowed this weekend. The city does ask residents do not leave any fires unattended and watch out for windy conditions. The Canadian Real Estate Association released national stats for April. The numbers say home sales are up this year compared to last. The prices of homes edged up 0.9%, a similar trend in Lloydminster.
Locally, we're seeing that the house prices are moving up. Part of the reason would be because of the cost of construction has moved up with the cost of raw materials. And the other reason is the market is a lot more active because of employment and opportunities in Lloyd.
And that's up 11%.
Home listings were up 0.2% nationally from high demand, but locally home listings are down compared to last year. Though about 250 to 300 new family lots are expected to be built in Lloydminster this year. Pottery can be one of the most challenging and detailed art forms. It can take years to master, for some even a lifetime. And hidden in St. Paul is a local woman who has created her own pottery oasis. Clayton Brown explains.
I have to wedge it to get the air bubbles out. So I wedge it on this table here. And then
For 21 years, Sharon Richardson has been throwing pots. It started way back in Edmonton when she began taking classes in her spare time.
I've always loved art, and so I'm like, I'm going to take some art class. So I thought, oh, painting or pottery? I'll try pottery. So I went to the Edmonton Potters Guild and just took an evening class, and I was hooked.
Since then, her love for the craft has grown, so much so that she has her own studio.
I like the feel of it. I like the smell of it. I like when you take someone's pot, or a mug or a teapot or something, and someone made it. When you can get the throwing marks of the person that made it. There's only one like that. Every pot pretty much starts the same way. Like you do centering, and then you make a hole in the middle.
Sharon makes many practical and functional household items, but she also makes art pieces through a technique called raku.
Those are one-of-a-kind art pieces that you either put on your wall or they're vases. They're non-functional pieces, and that's a process that I fire outside with combustible materials, and we smoke these pieces, and we have special glazes for it.
And for Sharon, she sees no end in sight.
I think I could be doing this till I'm 90.
In St. Paul, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
Gerard joins us for a look at weather and a bit of a chilly start to the long weekend, but you know, I think that's welcome relief from all the people in our area that have been affected by the wildfires.
Yeah, we've had a difficult patch there, but I think we're out of it for now.
Fingers
a little
crossed.
rain as well. Keep our fingers crossed and observe all the particular cautions, because the wind is going to stick around with us for the weekend. That's one of the things that we will be dealing with, at least going into Tuesday. Let's have a look here. It's already picked up in the last half hour or so, out of the north in particular, so all the more reason it will be a little on the chilly side. 62% is that humidity. We've had a little bit, just a sprinkling of rain really across the region, though some more in the Battlefords and as well in Cold Lake and area. Sitting at 9, the Battlefords getting to 10 today. They've had some more of the rain showers. We're running a 40% chance of seeing some more, but the full details coming a little later in the cast.
Coming up, the team at the Hair Studio have their annual Relay for Life barbecue. Details next.